you ever wish that you were someone else? You're a loser, a pariah, and a motherfucking...
First day of week 20, and I think I'm starting to doze off. It's almost, so it's like it's 3:30 in the morning of the next day, like not of day 134, which is what it was. It was day 134. I just started dozing off. In terms of work, all I did was kind of try to do a little bit more work on the next mashup that I was trying to work in. I mean, part of it kind of sounds like it might, some of it kind of sounds like it kind of can work. There's some parts that sound like they kind of go together, but then it's incredibly rough, and I don't know if it's actually going to be good, and it's multi-part thing, whatever, I don't know. It's just, I need to go to bed, I need to sleep, I need to get more sleep, I need to get better sleep. I also was like trying to stay up, trying to finish the last two dungeons of the top last two floors of the November quest dungeons in Puzzle and Dragons, and I just couldn't do it. It's just too fucking hard. I just need to go to bed. So that's that. And here's to tomorrow and the rest of this week. It's day 135. I went with my parents to take my grandmother to a foot doctor. And afterwards, we got lunch at a Thai restaurant, which was good. While in the car, I started working. Well, I don't think I started. Well, maybe I did. I think I did start. Yeah, I spent some time writing a script for a video that I hope to get done. Maybe not soon, because it's going to require enough, like, actually, because I plan on doing it more or less in, like, one take, and to say it out loud, but it shouldn't be that long a video to shoot and do. But that's what I worked on. Because we were gone for a size amount of time, I decided to pre-render the color correction and stuff for the video before I did any of the editing. And I actually didn't end up doing any editing afterwards anyway, so I'm just like closing the window for week 8. This was week 19 footage. So I actually didn't edit any... I just trying to work on the mashup, but I listened to it to try to on bigger, I guess, I don't know, not necessarily, I guess, like technically like better like speakers, not really great speakers. It's the Amazon Echo. I use the Bluetooth to listen to because like the onboard speakers for the laptop that I've been working on are not that great, and I don't really have any good headphones listed. I kind of have some, but like I have like Bluetooth ones, which I had like an issue with, like, because like the Bluetooth for some reason on this laptop seems to be kind of finicky at times. And I have plug-in headphones, but those have been kind of acting up and not really good. So like I thought that my mashup as I have worked on it so far was sounding at least somewhat good, but then listening to it on the like louder speakers, I could hear some issues, some dissonance in the two tracks for at least one of the sections that I was working on, that made it sound like it didn't sound that as good. It just was kind of sticking out. It's like, I don't know, compared to the previous thing that I worked on, I don't know if it's doable, or if it is doable, I either don't have the proper software in order to properly facilitate the production of it, or I'm just not skilled enough in using and like hearing. The thing is, I don't know if like at what point I should decide to just abandon this, but yeah, until I also spent some time like looking and trying to spend a little bit more time like kind of doing a little bit more also research in terms of videos and what types of videos actually get a lot of views quickly. Tried looking up certain keywords that I would be interested in associated with, and then I did a search by like most viewed videos within the past day. So today, it was kind of interesting seeing the types of videos and the types of channels that get very, I guess, like decent views compared to, I guess, some of like how different it is from like the types of videos that I usually watch, and some of the different like qualities, like comment to view ratios, and how long the channels have been around, and how frequently, and I don't know how much of it may have actually helped me, but it did kind of shed a little bit of light on certain things. And hopefully, with some good sleep, I can get really into the work and get it uploaded get my next video uploaded, get the next Becoming Productive video uploaded. Maybe work on some animation. I don't know. I need to really set aside, or like, since I've been working on it, whatever. That's it for tonight. It was day 136. Beyond just having finished doing the main editing for week 19's footage, I still need to do my usual choose music for the intro and then choose a font for it. But like, other than that, didn't do anything else other than like kind of had a sort of a little bit of a upset, not a tantrum, almost like a little bit of almost like a little breakdown. I was feeling a bit shitty, feeling a little hopeless to a certain extent, like in regards to where my life is going. I guess I might feel a little bit better now because I actually just discovered a band. I wasn't looking for them. I just was feeling upset and describing like feeling of myself as being like a little bit of a whiny bitch. So honestly, I just did a search for a whiny bitch, and I ended up coming across a band called Harley Poe. And after listening to a few of their songs, I kind of felt that they perfectly encapsulated how I felt at the moment. So right now, like, I don't know if how many people out there watching this are familiar with Harley Poe. I don't even know really anything about them other than the few bits of music, but they legitimately perfectly encapsulated how I was feeling tonight. I don't know if that's a sign that I need help, but it's true. I also kind of did a few little just doodles, kind of just to sort of to kind of illustrate how I was feeling in the moment. I don't know. Kind of like how this sort of skull with bushy eyebrows. I don't know. I kind of maybe it'll end up becoming sort of like an avatar for me in the moment because I just yeah, just a little just wanting. I don't know. I just yeah, whatever. Just how I feel at the moment, and I'm sure everyone feels that way from time to time. But I kind of just feel like not dealing with bullshit anymore, especially with my own bullshit. And I just want, like, I don't even know what I want. That's part of the problem. Feeling particularly like shit and just feeling like everything's shit. Oh, yeah, I found family member, Glenn Riddler, the artist. He had the little big house. He died. So yeah, that thing also kind of contributed to my shitty feeling, right? And I enjoyed my visit with my mom, and I went to see him, like, I guess it was like 4 years ago. Feeling overall shitty right now. I liked talking with him, and I really wanted to possibly visit them again, but shit. It's everything shit. So much shit. There's so much shit. There's just so much shit. It just feels like so much shit. Shit, 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 shit. Hopefully I feel better tomorrow. I feel like kind of discovering Harley Poe kind of makes me want to do something with their music. I kind of came up with an idea for something, just listening. I felt like would be appropriate, but like, yeah, I kind of just want to do something with their music now. Something that kind of sort of encapsulates this sort of really stripped down sound to like they had, and I just want to do something simple. That's the thing, is like I really just want to do something simple and raw and visceral. That's what I feel like right now. Like I just want to shout, scream, and destroy something. I don't know. Just I don't know if I need therapy. Like, how do you know whether what you're going through is normal, just something that everyone does, everyone goes through, everyone feels every now and then, or whether there's something legitimately wrong with you? How do you know? Unless you actually go and talk to someone. I don't know necessarily who I would go to talk to, or how much it would cost, whether my Medicaid or whatever thing that I have covered, or I don't know, whatever. I had 3 days off in a row from work. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Finish week 19's, editing that thing together, and then upload it. Oh, and also in regards to the mashup, I think I said I don't think it's working out anymore. And actually, I don't particularly feel like working on it right now. Or if at all. I don't know if it's going to work or do anything. I don't know if it's going to go anywhere. So At the time being, for the time being, I think I'm just gonna abandon that. So yeah. Here's hoping I feel better tomorrow. Day 137. Dramatic lighting and shot. Blah blah blah. Edited week 19's footage. Raymond came by, dropped off the blender and the Apple spiralizer that he had borrowed. I haven't uploaded the footage. I wasted so much time thinking that the only thing I needed to do was work on the thumbnail when I realized, oh, I hadn't put the title or chosen music for the intro for the video yet. And so I had to find something for that. I'm really tired. Now time for me to go sleepy die. Sleepy bye, sleepy bye. Nighty night. Don't let the ring race bite. I don't. Just want to go to sleepy. I'm here for tomorrow. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Day 138. I'm going to keep this one short. And I'm going to try to be quiet because my mom came downstairs because it's raining. And see, she can't stay in her room when the rain gets too loud over, so she comes down here. But anyway, I did another sort of quick doodle because I think I want to get back to doing more stuff using my Huion Canvas 16 tablet. So I'm gonna start going back to, I think, doing a few just random, dark, creepy doodles and sketches and images and drawings like that. Maybe just probably keep them all in black and white. Just maybe I'll do drawings working off of references. Maybe I'll do skulls or whatever. But I think what I might also try to do is use screen recording software and just record myself just doing that. I don't think I'm going to do streams, at least not yet. But I think what I will do is at least I don't know if I'm gonna I'll speed them up, but I also don't think I'm gonna do any voice work over it. I don't think I'm gonna talk over me doing the drawings. I think I'm just gonna do a drawing, then I'll speed it up and I'll post it up. The other thing is I don't know about in terms of music. It's such a big hassle trying to think of music to play on that, especially it needs to be royalty free, free, fair use stuff. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think I'm gonna do that at least for the first couple times. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do once a week sketches drawing. Like, maybe what I could do is do multiple drawings and then just put them all into one video, because I don't feel like necessarily uploading multiple videos. Like, I don't know if I necessarily feel like I'm doing these things multiple times a day, especially. But I think I want to do at least a sketch a day, or yeah, I think that's what I think I'm gonna try to do that, because then maybe while I can do that is like while I'm doing my sketching, while I'm doing a drawing, I can watch some of the things off my DVR and get that cleared off. When I'm working on my computer upstairs and I'm animating, I don't really have access. I mean, I guess technically I could, because I could watch the stuff on my DVR through my tablet, but animating is kind of like a difficult thing to do, with your attention divided. Drawing, I think, it's a little bit less attention intensive, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm gonna shift my attention and maybe do that. But in order to get better at animating, I need to get better at drawing anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna start doing some drawing. I'm gonna do drawings now. That's what this channel is gonna be now for the time being. I'm gonna be drawing drawings. Till tomorrow. Day 139, and I didn't really do any work today. It's been a large portion, well, not just like watching YouTube again. Spent a bit of time playing Magic Arena, just spent a lot of time that. But I also spent quite a bit of time working on Puzzles and Dragons, because the Gung Ho collab thing is coming in. I was just trying to grind tickets to get to the one monster that I didn't have. That's like the one assist. The blue assist, the water assist monster thing in the monster exchange thing. And it's tedious just running through it and farming the thing over and over and over again. I had planned, I was originally sort of planning to try to not stream. It's just screen record me just doing some more doodlings, and maybe consider like turning Saturday into sort of a sketch Saturday thing, where I just record myself for a couple hours just sketching, doodling stuff on the tablet, in something like that, to post them onto Twitter and post the time lapse of me working on them on my YouTube. But I didn't do that. Yeah, it's too late. It's 4 in the morning now. I have to go into work. I think I have to go in at 11. It's like, because it's getting close to the holidays, the Christmas season, so I gotta go in a bit earlier. My face looking. Oh, Spider-Man. What else could I really say? I think maybe I will just, I don't think I'm gonna do it tonight, but I kind of want to talk a little bit about. I don't know if I've never really thought about like what I would really want my channel to be. I just kind of just like, what do I want my channel to be? Because I feel like what I would want my channel to be ultimately is something that just isn't going to be successful in YouTube 2020. Really, sort of the type of channel that I would kind of want it to be. This sort of would have been more successful like in 2006, 2008, 2010, possibly, before they made all the changes. But like honestly, it's like in terms of the ideas, like one thing that's really, really getting annoying and obnoxious, and it's just making me feel just almost like hollow inside, is seeing more and more of the channels that I watch doing the promos inside their own videos. Like, and I get it. I understand why they do it in order to support the thing, but to me, it just feels so disgusting. I understand why, and honestly, I really, I honestly don't begrudge them, because I mean, eventually, but like, I just cannot see myself ever subjecting myself to doing that shit. And maybe if I ever did become successful enough or popular enough that people are all making those offers, like, who knows? Maybe I would end up like biting the bullet and doing that. But I just don't, because unless I truly, honestly support something or believe in the thing, I just cannot muster up and also like how many times it just feels so fucking fake. Hearing these people's like the thing like the Raycon buds and Audible, Raid Shadow is like, in terms of like the Raycon buds, like, you know what? Maybe they are a very good product. Maybe they are very good, and like people would like that they maybe I would actually use them and they'd be good and useful and stuff like that. Maybe they would. But I honestly cannot. I just can't see myself doing it. Um I just but I said I was going to talk about this type of stuff like maybe in a future. I don't know if I want to even make a separate video for it. It's just the whole idea of like what I would want this channel. It's like, I don't know. I just would want this, like, I would want whatever I do to be as authentic as possible. Right? I just don't know if I can necessarily be the type of person that could just really put on an exaggerated character of who I am. Like maybe somewhat of some exaggeration of who I am, because I mean who I am in reality is a fairly introverted person. Like I don't, and I'm sure like I can be more animated in front of in front of a camera as opposed to being in front of people. But I don't know. I just feel like trying to be as authentic as I possibly can. And the thing is, me saying that on camera in to a bunch of people who will most likely never meet me and who I will never meet. It's easy for like someone to just say, well, I want to be as authentic as possible. Like I don't want to play into the whole bullshit of all that and celebrity and all that type of shit. And you have no reason to believe me. I wouldn't expect you to believe me. There's no way of knowing whether I'm honest or not. You just don't. You just don't know. But that's what my official sort of record is like. I just want whatever this channel is or becomes, I would want it to maintain as much authenticity as possible. Like, sure, if I do sketches or if I write like fiction or I do anything like that, yeah, within those individual things. Yeah, create characters and all that stuff. But I really want to be in a point where it's like I really do not give a shit what people think about anything. I mean, the thing is, I do care. I wish I didn't care. And the fact that, like, it's just like, I'm sure, like, a lot of people feel like they just don't want to give it, like, they wish they didn't give a shit about what other people say or think about them. But they do, because they know the consequences in society that can have. You could royally screw up any chance of having a normal life, or even a comfortable life, a low-key life, just an average life. Of course, if you are willingly putting yourself out there, I guess you are inviting something like that to fucking happen. I mean, me doing this, something ends up happening, well then I guess it really is just my fault. I'm inviting it, but I mean that's just a small sampling of kind of like how I feel on the idea of a public persona. I don't know if I'm going to go into any more detail on that. And chances are no one will ever see this, and it probably won't even be an issue. It'd be interesting to have sort of like how big a person can get while maintaining absolute small scale. How big and how famous can a person get while being completely normal? I'm curious. That's interesting. Like, I mean, after a certain size, and you get a fan base, and you get people who obsess over you, and people trying to find out where you live, and stuff like that. It basically necessitates you kind of almost separating yourself from, quote, the average populace. But I'm nowhere near. I'm nowhere near that point at all to be considered by that. But that's it. Yeah, that's it for tonight. Let's see if I can do anything useful tomorrow. Day 140 and the end of week 20. And this particular week, it was kind of like a rougher week than other ones. One of the probably least productive, I mean, other than like the little doodle that I did, it's feeling kind of pretty shitty this week. I don't know if it was the loss of Glenn or just a bunch of other things, just sort of a feeling like my life isn't going anywhere right now. And I don't know. I did want to try to at least record myself doing another doodle today, but I didn't get around to doing it because I was spending so much time. Because again, it's always something. Puzzle and Dragons. Well, it was the last day of I think it was like the Gung Ho collab. Was it the Gung Ho collab thing? I don't know. The special 6 Magic Stone things. I wanted to roll significant of that and trying to do the special, like, farm enough to exchange for the specific Evo material for some of the different, for the special sort of, like, new Evos for things, and trying to get a specific monster, and I had a bunch of, like, I had over 200, I could definitely like over 100 like magic stones that because I had been accumulating, saving them, and I thought maybe this would at least be a decent one to at least roll, and of course putting it off to the very last day of the collab thing to run, and then trying to level, like trying to skill up and all that shit. But beyond that, yeah, I just and also I have to go to bed now to make sure I get up, and because I have to go to work at 10 in the morning, 10 to 4. When I was forcing myself to do something, anything like animation wise, every week, I was getting more stuff completed. Once I started to try to, it's like, it seems like that happens. Like, I have to force myself into a schedule. But then also I moved from being up there to being down here, because like my animation stuff is on the computer up there, and changing the space. I don't know. Like, and another thing is like I haven't heard. I mean, I haven't reached out to him, but I haven't heard anything from Michael, my associate, for like over a month, over like 2 months or something. I hope he's okay. I haven't reached out to him, but I would have figured like if he had worked any more on that sort of gangster parrot idea thing that we're doing, that probably would have given me some more ideas, or at least something to try to work on, try to do stuff every week. But I haven't heard anything from him. I don't know if I should try to reach out to hear if there's been any updates on that front, on that thing. Yeah, I mean, but anyway, this week's been fairly uneventful, fairly kind of, anyway. Hopefully this next week will be better.